Hey guys, back again, Stalvin here with Pauper Elves. This hand seems okay. We'll try it. And we're going to go with a turn 1 Nettle Sentinel here. Yep. And we'll go ahead and pass the turn. Next turn is pretty simple. We're just going to play our forest and play our elves. Opponent is going with Tron. So this is going to be an interesting match. Hopefully we'll be fast enough to get our opponent down before he does anything too stressful. We'll go ahead and get in for 2 and play our elves here. Always yes, always yields. Okay. And elf number 2. And pass the turn. So we can distant melody, but it'd only be for 3. But maybe it's worth it. Opponent cracks his sphere, goes for Ancient Stirrings. What does he dig up? Hopefully not another Tron piece. Map, that's just as bad. He's probably going to play a Tron piece here and cast Map with it. Yep. Alrighty. So our opponent essentially has Tron online. Well, I think what we're going to do is... guess we might as well play a Distant Melody now that we drew a second one. Let's see. Green. We'll tap here, and I suppose we'll tap the Nettle Sentinel. No, let's go with the Coin Ranger here. Cast Distant Melody, draw 3 cards. It's not too amazing, but it is what it is. Elf. Okay, well, I could bounce a forest to untap the Birchlow Rangers to play Viridian Longbow, but I think it's more effective that I just get in for 2 here. If my opponent was playing something like Delver, then I would play the Longbow. I also been meaning, I've been thinking about taking out Vines of Asswood. The build, the current elf build that I have right now, is kind of an old build, maybe about, I don't know, maybe about a year ago, year and a half, something like that. But I put in 3 Vines of Asswood because I was just so aggravated with the amount of removal in the metagame. And I was just ready to have some built-in hexproof there. Our opponent passes the turn. We draw a forest. Well, I think it's probably going to be forest, hold up Vines of Asswood, and play Timberwatch Elf. So let's do that. Play Timberwatch Elf. Untap the Nettle Sentinel. Yep. Let's go ahead and attack. Well, I want to hold up Vines, so I can tap the Watcher, or Timberwatch Elf, and the Birchlow Ranger for that green. So I can attack with the Corian Ranger and the Nettle Sentinel, but I have a green mana I can hold up. Is it even worth playing the Longbow? Probably not. I say we just go ahead and attack here and hold back the Longbow. It's not going to be that effective playing it. Maybe if our opponent plays a Mole Drifter or something of that nature, then we'll consider bringing it out. But against Tron, it's definitely something that I go ahead and sideboard. But anyway, as I was saying, I think I'm going to take out my main board, Vines of Asswood, and bring in something like maybe Essence Warden. I'll have to take a look at it. Opponent cracks his map, goes to get a power plant. Most likely will pay the power plant. He has 5 mana on board, 1 color source. Is this a Fangren Marauder? Nope, it's a Mole Drifter. Yep. I was hoping he would Firebolt, but he didn't. So he has to discard the hand size. What's he discard? Painted Pluffs. So it's like, okay. It's like Unknown Shores. I draw a Forest. We'll go ahead and play it. No reason really not to. I can cast Distant Melody. I think I'm going to. Yep. I don't have any elves in hand. We'll just draw Distant Melody. Get us 4 cards here. Okay, well, I have 2 mana, effectively, with the Birchloy Rangers. So I can cast the Priest of Titania. I think I'm going to do that. Green, Priest of Titania, and then next turn I'll have a bunch of mana. Yep. I could bounce a green to untap to play more spells, but I think I'm going to hold off with this. I'm going to attack with the Nettle Sentinel, buff it up, whether he blocks or not. He does block. I'll go ahead and buff it. And pass the turn. I'm going to use Vines of Vastwood if need be. I'll balance a forest, untap an elf, and then tap both of those elves for Vines of Vastwood mana. Opponent doesn't currently have any colored mana, and hopefully that holds him back. He's probably going to play an Olamog's Crusher here. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least I have a lot of mana to sacrifice to it. He taps 2 mana, probably for a Prophetic Prism. Prismatic Lens. Okay. Opponent passes the turn. Wish I had Ambush Viper for that Olamog's Crusher. We'll play a forest. We have plenty of forest to sacrifice to this big guy. And I think I'm going to go ahead and summon as many elves as I can so that I can pump high enough to take out this Olamog's Crusher. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Huntmaster. No. Yeah, I can't untap my Sentinel yet. So, yep, Huntmaster. And then we'll make a green, tapping the Nettle Sentinel and the Birchloy Rangers to play Corian Ranger. Yep. Always yield, always yes, always yield to the token maker. And that untaps my Nettle Sentinel. Make another green. We'll tap the Corian Ranger and the Nettle Sentinel. Tap this green. Make Sylvan Ranger. Go get a forest. Always yes, always yield. Forest. And I would like to attack, but I also need to hold up a blocker. But if I attack... Ooh. If I attack with 2, is that game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is game. If I attack with 2 creatures, it's over. I'll attack here, and we'll just attack here. See if he blocks. Alright, he's blocking there. So we'll pump. And then bounce a forest. Pump. And bounce a forest. And pump. 32 should do it. Yep. Alright, let's start sideboarding here. Against Tron. Unfortunately, I don't have any of my land destruction spells on me here, but I will take out the longbow. Don't need that. What do I need? Gleeful Sabotage isn't that great. It really only effectively hits map. The spheres and the stars aren't that big of a deal. I am scared of Electrickery, of course. I think I might bring in either a Magnify or a Spider Silk Armor for that. He does play Muldrifter, so maybe the Spider Silk Armor is good. I think I'm going to take out at least 1 Vines. Let's bring in Spider Silk Armor, another Spider Silk Armor, 1 Magnify. We'll take out another Vines and bring in another Magnify. I think 3, let's see, 2 Spider Silk Armors, 2 Magnifies. That should be fine. It's probably a little overkill. In fact, maybe I should take out 1 Magnify for another Spider Silk Armor, 1 Magnify for this guy for the Mole Drifters, so I don't dilute the creatures too much, and we'll run back with that. I wish I had Thermokarst, but I don't in the deck at the moment. Give me a good opening hand, please. And this hand is not bad. It's not bad. It's not great, but we'll keep it. It's workable. Opponent starts off with a mine into a map. Probably has another Tron piece. Forest into Mystic. And pass the turn. Probably he's going to play a Tron piece here and pass the turn, I imagine. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. So looks like we get to survive a little longer. We don't draw a forest, which is unfortunate. We'll play the Corian Ranger since we didn't draw a forest. Tap for a green. Bounce the forest. Play the forest. Green, green. And I think I want to cast Spider Silk Armor here. Yep. I don't want to extend my creatures until I have Electricity protection. Looks like he's going to cast something here in response. Maybe he was going to cast Electricity, but decided not to. Alright, we'll pass the turn. Oh, in step, he's going to probably crack the map. Okay. Gets a tower. So he's got 2 pieces. Probably has another map in hand. I don't imagine him cracking that one unless he had another one in hand. Oh, okay, Lens. Alright. Hopefully that's all he has. Yep. Alright, so let's start playing some elves here. I think... How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably the Huntmaster. No, let's go with Priest of Titania and 2 Findhorn Elves. I don't think there's a best line here. It's usually great to play Huntmaster first, because you get all them elf tokens. Let's go ahead and tap our mana. I guess I better just play the Huntmaster first. That's probably the best route. And then I'll get to make a lot of tokens. We'll go ahead and attack with the Corian Ranger. No reason not to. Maybe he'll bolt it. I really need to draw another land, actually. More land would be really nice. Oh, okay. If he plays a Mole Drifter here, I'm in trouble. Or not Mole Drifter, Ullmark's Crusher. My Huntmaster blocks a Mole Drifter quite well. Please don't be Ullmark's Crusher. Okay, he gets to draw a card. Let's see. Whenever you cast this spell, sacrificing a creature, paying the emerge cost reduces that creature's current mana cost. Okay, so he's a 3/4 flyer, essentially. Okay. Well, I didn't draw a land, so that's unfortunate. But I think this turn, since I didn't draw a land, I really need to play Priest of Titania here. So we'll go ahead and get to work on our mana. We're going to play a Priest. And we're going to yield to the Token Maker. And we're also going to play our 2 Findhorn Elves. We need to get mana on the field. It's unfortunate that we can't... Wait, okay, let me take a look here. Let's go to combat. Is it worth me attacking in with this? Probably not. Yeah, let's hold back. Um, it's unfortunate that I didn't get to play my second Huntmaster, but I need to be making mana, and now with the Priest of Titania out, I'll be able to make plenty of mana, and hopefully I draw a blue source. If I draw a blue source, we're in business. I need to build my board before he gets Ulamog's Crusher down. At least my Huntmaster is stopping his this thing here, this Griff, wretched Griff, from going off on me. So next turn, if we don't draw a blue source, we'll probably just play Huntmaster and then Nettle Sentinel. Make more elves, and then just sit back until we draw either a Timberwatch Elf or a blue source. What is this? Oh, right, Hunted Fengraf to get a creature back. A red and a colorless. Oh my goodness, what is he cast? Is this what is he casting here? Oh, what's it called? I forget what it's called. That red spell that splits a bunch of damage. I can't remember though. Rolling Thunder, that's it. So he's going to kill our Priest of Titania and our Huntmaster with his mana, which does suck, but meh. I mean, it's whatever. Passes the turn. Oh, now we get a forest. So let's go ahead and play the Huntmaster, and then we'll play Nettle Sentinel. And always yes, always yield. Yep. Pass the turn. We need a blue source here. That's what we need. Big old blue source. There's plenty in our deck. We got two Sentinel. We got two Sylvan Rangers, 4 Birchlow Rangers, an island. Opponent cracks map, gets a tower, plays it. Hopefully, Ulamog's Crusher doesn't come down. Yep, there it is. Oy boy. Oh boy. I need to put Ambush Viper in my sideboard because Ambush Viper is perfect against Ulamog's Crusher. Another Spider Silk Armor. Well, I guess we'll play it. Always yes. Always yield. Didn't play a forest this turn, so might as well untap my Mystic. And I can't attack, obviously, so I guess I'm going to pass the turn here. It's unfortunate. And see what our opponent can do. I'm going to have to sacrifice some stuff. Yeah, he goes to combat. And let's see. Yep. What to sacrifice? That's a big question here. Maybe the correct line is just tokens. What am I going to do as far as blocking? He can do 8 damage. So I can block with... Do I need to block? We're going to get rid of 2 tokens for sure. So now we're going to blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man, it's not great no matter which way we go about it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he gets to kill... only like 2 creatures. No matter which way he goes, he's going to kill the Huntmaster. Obviously, he's going to kill the Huntmaster and the Nettle Sentinel, probably. 5. Well, no, he can't. So he has to kill. I think this is fine. This really sucks because I'm going to lose my Huntmaster. But I got to get the Ulamog's Crusher off the board. Yeah, he's going to take out the Huntmaster. And then probably the Mystic. That's probably what I would do if I was him. Yeah. So it's a 2-for-1. So, but it does get rid of an Ulamog's Crusher. But he has the Haunted Fingraph, so I get to deal with that all over again. But it is what it is. If I would draw a blue source, I'd be doing okay. Fierce Empath. Ghost gets an Ulamog's Crusher, I'm sure. Yeah, this is a hard matchup for me. Yep, he gets the Ulamog's Crusher, and then he has an additional one with the Haunted Fingraph. Yep. It's going to be hard to work around these Ulamog's Crushers. Forest. Man, where's my blue sources at? Well, that might be all I can do here. I don't see how I'm going to be able to get around 2 more Ulamog's Crushers. Let's see here. For me to kill it, I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't even have enough to kill it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have enough to kill it. Well, I guess we'll sacrifice a Spider Silk Armor and a token. And we'll block it with an elf. And our opponent's probably going to get back his Ulamog's Crusher with the Haunted Fingraph, and then he'll have 2 on the board. Yep. Yep. I actually have this deck as well, the Tron deck, and it is fun. It's one of my favorite Pauper decks. We draw a Finhorn Elf, and I'll go ahead and pass the turn. I really do like the Pauper Tron. I really like the mono green version, but it's not really as powerful, but it's definitely more fun. Alright, well, Annihilator 4 coming at me. Well, I guess we'll go with Forest. I mean, it really doesn't matter, does it? It really doesn't matter at this point. Oops, undo. Go to blocks. And I guess we'll block here, and yep. I think we're still in the game, guys. We can get this. We just have to top deck the perfect card, and then we're good. Another Wretched Griff, okay. Oh, man. Bird there's our blue source. Yes. There's our blue source. Oh, I should have cast him with Morph. That'd been funny. Well, we definitely lost this one. Annihilator 4. Yeah. Yep. And that'll do it. Game 3. I think I like our board state. We'll just go ahead and run it back. Not drawing the blue source, I think, was what did it in, because we weren't able to really combo off. If we'd drawn a blue source way earlier in the game, I think we would have been okay, or at least put up a better fight. This hand is okay. We'll try it. We have our blue source. We have our mana dorks. Start off with a Finhorn Elves. Opponent keeps his 7. Pass the turn. Tron land map. Yep. Alright, over to us. Forest, okay. I think I'm gonna go, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can play the Huntmaster, can I? If I play Ranger, I have 1, 2, 3. Let me count it up here. 1, bounce the forest. 2, play the Birchler Ranger. Let's try it. Oh no, I only have 3. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have done the math prior to casting them all, but meh. Opponent plays the map, of course, or the mine, of course. Passes the turn. We get a forest. Now we're gonna go. Oops, no, cancel. Green. Can I cast the Nettle Sentinel for free, effectively? Oh, I want to cast that secondly, though. So we go green, like this. Huntmaster. And then bounce a forest. So we can cast Nettle Sentinel. Always yes, always yield. Yep. Okay, so we have our blue source. Our opponent's going to get Tron. Turn before his turn 4. He's going to have 7 mana. Luckily, he can't play Nolamor's Crusher yet. I would love to see him try to bolt our Huntmaster, but I don't think he plays red. I haven't seen any evidence of him playing red. I've only seen blue and green. The Wretched Griff is pretty good with Tron because it costs 7 colorless mana, which meshes very well with the Tron lands, and he gets to draw him a card. And the 3/4 flyer is not bad. Alright, opponent passes a turn. We get Priest. I think it's worth Distant Melody here, though, because if he has Trickery, we'd be in big trouble. So let's do that. Let's go for a blue. Tap, tap. And Distant Melody. Refill our hand back up. Elf. Yep. Okay, this is what we like to see. Birchlore Rangers. Ooh, Nettle Sentinel's great. He probably has Trickery. Let's go for green. Tap, tap. Play Nettle Sentinel. Always yes, always yield. So effectively our 1-drops are free now because we have the Nettle Sentinels. I have the Bowmaster. So I need to hold up the Bowmaster. I need to hold at least 2 elves for next turn. I have 1 mana, 2 mana. Okay, so I need to use at least, I need to leave at least 2 elves back next turn. So we can go ahead and play the Well-Wisher. Okay. Now we can play, so we got 2 mana. So we can play the priest. Always yes. Always yield. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we could play these creatures. I think we can go ahead and play the Bowmaster. 1 mana, 2 mana. Have I bounced yet? No, I haven't. So we'll do that. 1 mana, green. Green. He probably has Electrickery, and if he does, then he does. It is what it is. Go with the Bowmaster, and then we'll just pass the turn. I have Storm Count. That's awesome. Yep. Okay. And that should be it. We'll hold on to the other elves until next turn, so we can blow up his flyer with our Bowmaster. Whenever you play an elf, you may have the Bowmaster deal 2 damage to target creature with flying. I really hope he doesn't have Electrickery here. If he does, we are in big trouble. Ulamog's Crusher is also bad, but not as bad. But it's still pretty bad, sure. Alright, we'll play a Forest. Then we're going to play... Oh, undo. We can play free stuff here. So, attack these 2 for green. Play Birchler Rangers. We'll have the Bowmaster deal damage there. I would really like to draw my Ivy Lane Denizen. I would have liked to draw him a long time ago, though. So that he could be making all my creatures bigger. Helps get around Electrickery. Makes combat mechanics more difficult. I would love to draw a Distant Melody, Spider Silk Armor, Timberwatch Elf. There's so many cards that I would love to have in my hand right now. Okay. So, yep. Okay. Yes, do the damage. Okay. And now we're going to play Corian Ranger. For free. And have the Bowmaster hit the flyer. Yes. Yes. Okay. And I think we can go ahead and pass the turn. Actually, let me go ahead and gain life. And bounce, gain more life. I can do it on my opponent's turn, though. Ooh, I have another Corian Ranger. Let's go ahead and do it. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but it is what it is. Alright. Pass the turn. Now I can go Vines Kicked for 4/4 and help defeat the Ulamog's Crusher. Probably should have kept the land down for sacrificing, but whatever. Plays Prophetic Prism. Prophetic Prism. Cycling through his deck, looking for Electrickery. Unless he already has it. I think I'm just going to block with all my tokens. And then pump them to where I can take one out. Oh! And he concedes the match! Let's draw a card here, too. Oh, man, not really good draws. But we managed to do it. Elves managed to take down... Looks like mono green Tron, but I had a bit of blue for that flyer, but I didn't really see any solid blue spells. But we took it down nonetheless. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, and please like the videos of the decks that you enjoy, so I know which decks I should mostly play in videos. Because the one that gets the most attention is the ones that I know you guys want to see. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.